Are you struggling with the over-the-top move in your golf swing? There's the pull. We know if we want it straight and more consistent drives, we need to get that club on or very near to the swing plane. Now in today's live lesson, Chris was swinging over the top. We actually gave him a drill which felt really quite strange to start with, but it had really quick results. That's nice. And it made a massive difference to his golf swing. All right, so when we're seeing someone slicing it, first thing we have to do is check the setup. So we can actually see here from you and your setup, from this front-on view, I don't think it could be any better as far as the drive is concerned. We know the drive is a specialist club. Oftentimes we want to hit up on the golf ball. This looks absolute money. So we're now looking really into the golf swing. So if you look at this view here, the down the line view, you'll notice we've got the red swing plane line in already. As your club goes back, look what the club does. It's above the plane on the way back. At the top of the backswing, I'm just going to show you that your shoulders are a bit flatter than I would like. And then as you swing down, put the power on, the club kind of returns back over the top. It's not far off going through the same place than it went back on, but the club head is basically above the plane. Mm-hmm. So when we see that full swing number there, club path 5.7 to the left, there's a real high chance of that because you're over the top. One thing I will say, what's going to happen now is if you're consistently swinging and cutting across the golf ball, you've now got to organize the face. If you get the face really good, you'll hit a little fade. You might pull it a little bit and still get away with it. But if you leave the face too open or it's too closed, then that ball's going to whip out to the right. And you can see that one there. You actually cut the ball a little bit out of the off center, but look at the release. So you get a very active release. So that tells me that you're not always going to play a fade. Yeah. So when you see someone who's a fader of the golf ball, you know, maybe like a Wyndham Clark, we might see that face being held off a little bit more as he's swinging through. For you, you're not doing that, so you can get it going left and you can get it going right. So again, let's get you feeling this yourself. So club above, and I'll exaggerate this a little bit, but club is above. Mm-hmm. As you then carry on up, this shoulder gets up high. Okay, and then as you swing down then, the club just wants to just creep outside of your hands. So the club head is creeping outside of your hands. As it then comes down, you're going to be swinging to the left. Okay. Now the problem is as well, when it comes down kind of jammed in and steep and cutting across it, face can be open or closed, obviously. If it's closed, as we know, it's going to go left. If it's open, it's going to curve to the right. But look at the face. If we look at the face there, look at all the T marks where they are. They're all over the place. Mm-hmm. So, and look at the heights as well. So we're seeing different heights on where you're hitting it. So from a spin point of view, you had some spins which were under 2,000 and some that were over 3,000. That's not the club. We know that's not the club. It's just down to the strike location. So again, when you throw all those different strike locations in with the different compensations you're having to do because you're swinging over the top and then having the compensations with the face, it's just really difficult. Yep. So the first thing we're going to do, we have to look at the backswing. Okay. So we're going to break this into two. I'm thinking we go backswing first, and then we see that might be enough, but then we probably have to tweak the downswing a little bit as well. Okay. So set yourself up. Would it make sense to you if the club was doing this, exaggerating it, the opposite move would be more like this, and look what happens to the shoulder, how it goes more downward? Yep. Now, I don't want the club necessarily going that far around your body, but it may have to feel as though you're doing that when you hit the shot. Sure. So it's almost like you could have rehearsals for a month maybe, just having this as your practice swing. So this shoulder's really steep and the club is going more around. Okay. Does that make sense? Yep. Very rare we're doing flat shoulder plane stuff, isn't it? No, it's right, yes, right, yeah, so definitely. And there's a slight element of height in there, obviously. Chris being, what are you, 5?
Vertically challenged.
5'7". 10.
PGA Tour 5'10".
Camera will never know.
PGA Tour 5'10". All right, so we've got live practice going here. So this is part of our Me and My Golf app. So basically, this is just going to give you live feedback, which is crucial when you're trying to do something like this. Now, from here, you'll notice we've got a plane line in. I want you to gather, feel, and visuals of the club being there. You can see your shoulders are tilted more downward. They're steeper, which is great. We can see that the club is on plane. Beautiful. We know that when you get this bad, it would be there. So I would say in reality, you were only here, but that was enough. Yep. That was enough to cause a problem. Sure. So the feeling of you being steeper in the shoulders and the club coming around is getting you beautifully on plane. And then the key from here would be you carry on to the top, do your normal thing, and then from there, as you swing down, just shift towards the target, shift the body towards the target, beautiful. The club will then drop down, slot. We'll be able to get it on the plane, get out of the way of the camera appears, and then from there, it'll just glue itself to that plane. That's the plan. Okay. Yeah? Feel like you hit one?
I think so.
Yeah, let's do a favour. Okay, just actually have a full swing with that same feeling in the backswing. Good. Now go the whole way back and through. Okay, good. Okay, let's keep doing that. Here you go, see that?
That tee went dead straight.
It did, didn't it? So I kind of like this drill here of you doing one of those practice move-aways, priming it, and then having the swing.
Okay.
Okay, let's put a ball in there. Good. Good, there we go, beautiful, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Still heely.
Yeah, definitely at the heel, aren't they, when you're hitting these?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely the heel strike is the one that's killing you, isn't it, at the moment?
A little bit.
And that'll be, the spin will be all over the place as a result of that. Again, club path's okay, but the club path, it's still 3 degrees left, so we've still got it going left. So, here's what we're gonna do. Phase 2, okay? So set yourself up, show me a great move away. We're gonna continue up to the top of the backswing. In an ideal world, yes, that shoulder will be done more down like this and the arms will feel quite high.
Yep.
The objective now is how can we get the club head to go more behind you? So how can we get the club head as you're swinging down to spend more time behind your hands than you're comfortable with? We've all seen Justin Rose do this drill.
Yep.
Just won the other day. So this is kind of his drill where he swings down to here, the club is well under the plane, and all he does from here is he rotates. Mm-hmm. And just this time, just have a look at what the club does relative to the plane. So you keep looking in the iPad. Beautiful, on plane. Beautiful, shift, arms go down the body, real exaggeration. Now you look at that there and you go, hang on, Pierce, if I have the club head here, I'll probably hit your bag, but also my club path's going to be about 15 degrees to the right. Well, it will be if you don't turn, but obviously from here, what you're going to do, you're going to turn. Look what happens when we turn. Look at the club now. Where's it moving? It's moving back towards the plane.
Yep.
Okay, top of the backswing and stop. Beautiful. Shift, arms down, and then just don't worry about the turn because you're going to turn.
Okay.
Okay, so on this one, literally hit it, 150 yards, that's all, but just keep your back to the target for as long as possible. It will feel really weird because it'll feel like you're just kind of hitting it like this.
Sure. Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Now I know you healed it, but that was good. Okay, that was nice. It's funny how those 150 yard shots never go 150. Yeah. Okay, look at the numbers there. You carried it 256 and your club path was 0.3 to the right. That's okay.
Progress.
That's better than progress. That's good. I want to really see if you can just give me like a 5, 6, 7 degrees path to the right. Swing to the top of the backswing and stop. Okay, and then from there, leave this facing the target, let the arms go down. Beautiful. Just keeping this facing the target. Now keep swinging with your arms. Keep swinging with your arms. Keep going, keep going, keep going. See if you can get the club head past the ball and keep your body like this. This is how I want you to feel when you hit it.
Okay.
Does that make sense? The
Yes.
reality is you'll be like that when you hit it, but I want you to feel like you're like this. So keep going with the arms, keep swinging through, keep going, pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. Release the club, keep going, keep going. There you go. There we go, that's what we wanted to see. Big looping draws. Bit out of toe that time.
Yeah. Still
Okay,
not.
1 degree, but again, it's not 5 anymore. I still need you to do more.
Yep.
More exaggeration. And look, it's really flipping hard, and it's really weird as well. Go back to the top and stop. Beautiful. Okay, don't put any pressure in my hands. Arms down, and keep going with the arms, keep going with the arms. Beautiful. All right, hit me one like feeling like that. There we go. Money. Club path on that one. 1 degree right. Beautiful. And it was at the toe as well.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. Beautiful. Come on, club path. Get out there. 1.4. Good, good, good. Right. Let me add something else to this. So I'm going to get this alignment stick. We've got our orange flag as the target.
Yep.
So I'm going to put this stick here. So your job now is to start the ball right and draw it round. Let's just see if we can just put it together now and not rely so much on the positions and trying to feel them, and actually give yourself a target. Okay, for me now, that's probably the first one. It didn't start right, it started slightly left and then it overdrew. Sorry, it drew a little bit, but actually, as far as a shot is concerned, that was actually really good. Look at that.
2.2.
2.2 to the right, and the face was just shut.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. Okay, you get this. Just getting that heel contact, aren't we? Look at your number again.
Still to the right.
1.9 right, so we're at the right now. This is good. Right, so head cover, we're gonna look at heel strike. We can place it down like this so it stops us hitting the ball out of the heel, because obviously we'll hit the head cover, but we can angle it a little bit to the right as well. So it helps guide the path out to the right. So we can actually, instead of just doing it just there, we can do it there as well. All right, let's hit it. Let's hit a draw. Start it right, bend it left. Okay, that's really good. Now that didn't start right, but it was a big hook. I'm thinking the path on that one, yep, out to the right, 2.4. This is fine. Just out the heel still. It's a shame because looking at these club paths now, they're all around 0, 1.4 to the right. So that's beautiful, just out the heel.
Yep.
And look, we've got a load of tricks we can help you with getting the ball out of the center. I suppose we're gonna have to go into those now. Try and hit out the toe.
Okay.
So even if you want to aim at this, you can start out the toe if you want to.
That's probably what I would do.
And then try and hit out the toe. Oh, should have tried that earlier, Jesus. Okay, very nice. That's what happens when it comes out the middle. Okay, club path 1 degree to the right, face half a degree left of it. That's why it was a beautiful draw. 270 yards carry. Well, now you need to say that, Piers, aren't you stupid? Why did we not do this earlier? But okay. But again, sometimes it shows you that, in my mind almost, I'm like going, maybe it's just a bit too simple, that is. But that's probably what it should be. So let's just think where we are so far. Hips forward, club on plane. We've got the feeling for the shoulder down, we've got the feeling for the arms down. I like all of that still as a rehearsal for you. Even if we want to hit straight shots, I still want you to feel that in the rehearsal. We'll blend it into more of a straight shot way of doing it. But hit me another shot now, where you address the ball out the toe and hit out the toe. Beautiful. Beautiful. Really good.
That's definitely toe.
Yeah, definitely toe. You can see it started, they always start a little bit further right when we toe them, don't we? Again, look at that. Club path is quite a bit out to the right. And that's the number we've been after, really, getting it as far right as that. Now that we've got you there, we can actually just go, right, okay, let's just focus on getting it on plane. That's nice. That's good. That wins the money in Scotland, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Club path 0.6, face 0.2. That's why the ball's gone 275 yards, your best carry. Look at that, 1.9 degrees on the way up. All right, look at this. Here is the before, club above plane. Here's the new one, club on, maybe even slightly under, okay? Club at the top, we can see the shoulders are flat on the old one. They still probably are a little flat on this one. The club on the way down before would swing down above the plane. It's kind of like through this key area here where it's working over the top, whereas this one here now, that club is gliding down the plane ever so slightly underneath it, and this golf ball pretty much out the center, as we can see from those 0 numbers, goes straight over the stick. That, sir, is how we want to play golf. All right, great work, Chris. Now look, if you would like to have myself and Andy as your coaches, you need to check out meandmygolf.com. No matter what part of your game needs help, we have a coaching plan specifically for you. Check out the links down below, and we'll see you soon.